Hello everybody, my name is Josh Smith. I'm the CEO of Montana Knife Company, and I am very excited to announce a cool partnership and a new knife with Remi Warren called the Elkhorn Skinner. This is a knife that we came up with Remi, and I think it's one of the most unique knives we have ever built. Remi Warren is one of the most well-known and respected hunters in America, and he actually guides just south of here in the Bitterroot Valley for elk and deer. And so it seemed so fitting to come up with a skinning knife designed for elk hunters, deer hunters, and it's really truly an honor to work with Remi on this knife. Remi has so much experience, whether it's guiding in New Zealand, hunting all over the world, but especially right here in our home state of Montana. For decades, he has guided elk hunters in some of the toughest country that we have here in Montana. And nobody knows more about breaking down elk and deer and hunting elk and deer than Remi Warren. This little Elkhorn Hunter is a small knife. It's just got a 3 1/8 inch blade. It's 7.5 inches overall length on that thing, but it is a wide little sturdy knife for skinning elk. The design of the tip of this thing with the big belly out here and this broad front on it is gonna make for an awesome knife to just take big passes and do that fast skinning work. A lot of our knives have a really sharp pointy tip on them, where this knife doesn't. It's got enough of a tip that if you do need to get up in underneath that elk antler and cape it out, you can do that. But really, with the length of this knife and with this thumb ramp here, this allows you to really choke up on this blade and be very detailed, whether it's up inside the cavity of the elk where you can't see, you got your headlamp on, you're trying to go around that diaphragm, or it's skinning and just trying to make lots of quick work with your hand. This little knife and the ergonomics of it make it perfect for that. This handle is kind of fat. It's kind of wide back here. It's got a really nice palm swell in it, as well as the thong hole here. If you're somebody that likes to put a piece of paracord or a piece of leather through that, and maybe even lash it to your pack or your kit. But with that chubby little handle back there, it fills up your palm beautifully, and then that thumb ramp allows you to index with the top of your finger on this blade and really have amazing control over this knife. I gotta be honest, I absolutely love this little blade, and I don't think without Remi's input that this is a knife that I would have just designed on my own. And that's why we do these partnerships. It's why I like working with different people, whether it's veterans on our tactical line or hunters like Remi, to design a useful knife that is a bit different than everything else we have in our line. And this knife, this Elkhorn Skinner, is different than anything that we have. It's got a MagnaCut stainless steel blade. It's mirror polished. It's a beautiful little knife. It's got some jimping up on the top of the spine here if you do want to have your thumb up here. If you're really trying to get some pressure, it gives you a nice traction up there. And this G10 handle, the G10 handle scales are absolutely bulletproof. A little bit of our milling texture left on that, so it's not slippery in the hand. It doesn't want to pop out. You don't lose control, potentially cut yourself. All right, the other thing we've got, in addition to our 6 colors that we normally have with MKC, is Remi's own Live Wild colorway here. A black and gray, matches one of his favorite guns. And this knife is going to come with the Live Wild logo. So if you're a big Remi fan, this knife is logoed. The rest of these are the standard MKC without the logo. But Remi fans, the black and gray is going to come with that Live Wild logo. And this is a really cool color that I think you guys are going to love. And again, Remi matches his gun. He loved it. So that's the color he chose for his logoed knife. And like all of our hunting knives, it comes with a Kydex sheath. These nice knives click in beautifully. And it's got a Kydex clip on here where you can carry this knife horizontally on your belt, vertically, also on your pack strap, just about anywhere. This is a clip you can take off if you want to tuck it in the pouch behind your binoculars and your bino harness. And it's left and right hand carry. It's also got a retention screw here where you can suck that knife down in that sheath and be really sure you're not going to lose it. And like all of our knives, our generation promise, for those of you that don't know a lot about our brand, we stand behind these for life. I don't care if you give this to somebody, give it to your friend, whoever owns this knife and sends it in, we're going to stand behind it. We're going to sharpen it for free. We're going to take care of it, clean it up, make sure the sheath is fitting right, and send it back to you the next day. And that's why you buy American-made knives. So that's the Elkhorn Hunter. It's an honor to partner with Remi on this. I can't wait to see the photos that we're gonna be getting from customers and how many people are gonna be using this knife. I think it's gonna become one of our most popular hunting knives in the next year. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope you put this to work skinning elk in the field.